Battaglia was indicted and charged with aggravated possession of drugs, a felony of the 5th degree, and possessing drug abuse instruments, a misdemeanor of the 2nd degree. As a result of a plea agreement, there was a plea of no contest to the first count, that still being aggravated possession of drugs, the felony of the 5th degree. It is the court's determination that Ms. Battaglia is guilty of the first count, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony of the 5th degree. The second count is dismissed. Having made a finding of guilt, the court intends to proceed to sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Please, the court. This is an incident that occurred almost 2 years ago in May of 2014 when illegal substance was recovered from Ms. Battaglia's home. At the time of this particular incident, Your Honor, she had no convictions. This is an F5, which carries a presumption in favor of community control sanctions. Ms. Battaglia certainly has had some issues with drugs, so we don't dispute that. And she was proactive about in terms of dealing with them. One of the reasons we provided you with that letter from Ms. Yanone is the fact that she has been getting therapy. She documents that. She indicates that Gina has had an anxiety disorder from a very early age. That was exacerbated by the birth of her special needs child. And as a consequence, she began to self-medicate with drugs. And through her therapy and through medication that's been prescribed by her doctor, Dr. Takis, in conjunction with her therapy with Ms. Yanone, she is now, again, getting medication and therapy that has her drug-free as she sits here today.
Your Honor, I just want to apologize. It has been over 2 years that I have been clean, that I have learned my lesson, that I have tried to make myself be the best mom that I possibly could be. And I really apologize. I have learned probably the biggest lesson in the last couple of years that I could ever learn in my entire life.
And that would be what?
That drugs don't help you get through life. Talking with people, counselors do. Family does. Your children, you don't need drugs at all. Your children give you enough of an upbeat. My child makes me happy, and now I don't get to see him because of the other case. So I have learned that family is the most important thing in my life.
Thank you. There is, frankly, an inclination to impose prison and run it concurrent, which ironically would be to defendant's benefit. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the recommendation, and I am going to sentence you to 3 years of non-residential community control. By law, that will not begin until you complete your prison sentence in the other case. That's why I say there's an irony. Had I sent you to prison and run concurrent, you probably would have a shorter time of community control. That being said, I'm going to go with the sentence of 3 years of non-residential community control. I am not fining you. I am ordering you to pay court costs. I am obligated to suspend your driver's license, and I do so for 6 months.
Make plans to head outside and enjoy the sights and sounds this season in your Geauga Park District.